Hey guys, so a few days ago I hit 300 subscribers, and that is really amazing, and that's a huge milestone for me. So thanks guys for all the support, and in return I have a battle against FenixFire. This was a roulette battle, and it was pretty cool, and yeah, we both used some awesome novelty sets, and I lead off with my Raikou and just go for the Calm Mind, and then I go for the Shadow Ball as he sets up rocks. And that takes this Onyx down to a sash, and he hits me back with a Stab Earthquake, and yeah, he leads off in an Onyx, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, since this Onyx is a total boss, he gets a critical hit and freaking takes down my Raikou, so that kinda sucks, but I just go into my Swallow just to get my Orb, and yeah, and just revenge kill this Onyx. And yeah, I get my Poison Orb off, or Toxic Orb, and that will give me the Guts ability, which is pretty nice. He goes into his Nidoking, and I found out this Nidoking is Scarfed. I thought I could outspeed a Scarf Nidoking, because I know a Swallow can outspeed a Scarf Nidoqueen, but that's not the case. And I just go into my Slowbro, predict a switch, and go for the Focus Punch, but he goes into this Crobat, which resists fighting moves 4 times. Yeah, so that's not gonna do much, and I go for the sub here because I was predicting him to go for the U-turn, but he goes for the taunt instead, which is really great. And now I really can't do anything to this Crobat, so I switch out into my What the Duck, because this What the Duck does have Thunderbolt, and that's super effective. And now I know he's gonna taunt, so I just go and take that time to go for the Thunderbolt, and the Thunderbolt will do a good amount. It will do half, but after leftovers I don't think we'll be able to do half, which is not good for me. And I go for the second Thunderbolt, and yeah, he goes for the Toxic, so now I'm trapped, and pretty much he can roost stall me at this point. And this is not my agility What the Duck Porygon 2, it's my Starf Berry one. What it does is basically it recycles the berries that the Porygon uses until it gets amazing stats, and then potentially sweeps. But because I'm poisoned, I will not be able to sweep with this Porygon 2, which is kind of unfortunate for me. And I just go for the Tri-Attack, hoping to get a Freeze Hacks or Para Hacks, but I don't get it, which is typical since I never get hacks, which sucks. He goes for the taunt here, because my taunt wore off, and yeah, I just go for the Thunderbolt because it's super effective. I was hoping for a crit there just to take down this Crobat, because it's getting really annoying, and the toxic damage is really hurting my Porygon 2, and he's roosting even more as I go for the Tri-Attack, hoping one last time to get some kind of hacks off him, but I don't, which is really bad. And I think I will die from the Poison Recoil, and I do. And I just go into my Scarf Heracross just to finish off this Crobat with a Stone Edge, and that will hit and KO, which is really nice. And now that Crobat is taken down, he goes into his Magcargo, and I don't want to get a burn from a Lava Plume or Will-O-Wisp, so I go into my Slowbro as he goes for the Light Screen, and that's no big deal because my Slowbro is physical. And it's funny because my Slowbro outspeeds his Magcargo and gets a sub up, and his only attacking move is Lava Plume, which won't do much to my Slowbro, and that doesn't even break my sub, which is pitiful. And yeah, I will hit him with a Focus Punch, and yeah, that will take down the Magcargo after the second Focus Punch, and I still get my sub up, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this Magcargo is not a threat at all, and that is really great for me. And now he goes into his Suicune, and I just go for the Focus Punch here, since I still have the sub up, as he goes for the Waterfall, which tells me he doesn't have... It tells me two things: he's physical, and he doesn't have anything that can hurt my Slowbro. So I could potentially wall him with my Slowbro, and I go for the focus punch, which doesn't do much to this Suicune, so I want to switch out, and I go into my Mighty Yuna just to get the Intimidate off. And yeah, after the Intimidate, the Waterfall won't do much to this Mighty Yuna. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I go for the Protect, I think I go for the Protect. No, I don't go for the Protect. He goes for the Swagger. And I become confused. And I go for the Toxic. And I miss, which is really bad. That hurt me a lot in the game. And yeah, this is my defensive Mighty Yuna. And now I'm confused. And I hurt myself in confusion, which is no good. And right here, I snap out of confusion, go for the Protect just to see what he locks himself into. And he locks himself into Earthquake. Now he withdraws and goes into his Tyranitar, predicting me to switch out, but I go for the counter, knowing that I can survive an Earthquake and potentially take down this Nidoking, but that doesn't work out for me. I go for the Protect here as he goes for the Stone Edge, and I was thinking this Tyranitar was probably choiced in some way, so I just go into my Slowbro as Death Fodder, just to take the Stone Edge. And yeah, he hits the Stone Edge and it does quite a lot. And it does around 35 to 40%. And I was expecting the second Stone Edge just to take me out. And I live with 16 HP, which is really great. And I will be able to slack off all that HP, and yeah, that's amazing. And I think he switches out here because he doesn't want to stall, so I switch out also. No, he doesn't switch out actually, and I go into my Heracross, which was, I was expecting him to switch out, so I was predicting a double switch, but that didn't quite work out for me. And I go for the Mega Horn, but I miss, and it's no big deal since the Nidoking would resist it. And now my Heracross dies. So my two main sweepers, my Raikou and my Heracross, are now gone, which is no good for me. And now all I have left are walls, which pretty much won't help me. And he goes for the Earthquake, I go for the counter, and that will do a good amount, but it won't quite kill this Nidoking, which is kind of upsetting. And yeah, he withdraws here as into his Tyranitar, and I switch out into my Slowbro. And those are my only two Pokemon left, so it's pretty much no hope unless I get some kind of critical hit here. But he goes for the Crunch, and that kind of sucks because it's super effective. It's going to take down my Slowbro. And my last Pokemon is my Mighty Yuna, and I don't have any attacking moves except for counter, so I know I won't be able to take down two Pokemon with 68 HP left, so yeah, that's not good. And this Nidoking will go for the EQ, and that will take down my Mighty Yuna. So yeah, good game, rate, comment, subscribe guys, hope you enjoyed my special, peace.